Welcome to qnawire.
Hello, today we'll be continuing our discussions on probability distributions by looking at an example of a distribution written as an equation instead of the listed out probabilities and tables we've seen previously. And we will be writing out the distribution represented by this equation and the x values provided. And then we will be determining if it is a probability distribution or not. Now, let's all remember that the two rules that have to be true in order for it to be determined to be a probability distribution is that all the probabilities must be between 0 and 1. We can't have negative probabilities, and we can't have probabilities greater than 1. And also all of our probabilities must equal 1 when they are all added together. So we are going to go on ahead and start out by just drawing the distribution and calculating it as we go. So as usual, we have our random variable here in our top row of the distribution, and then our probability of x in the second row. And now our x values are 1, 2, and 3. And then we will be calculating our probabilities that we have been given with this equation. So our first probability, with it being probability of x equals x over 1, for value x equals 1, we'll have 1 over 6, x equals 2, 2 over 6, or 1 over 3. That one can be simplified. And then for 3, once again, 3 over 6, and that also can be simplified into 1/2. So now we have already written out our probabilities. We've written out our distribution. We now need to determine if it is a probability distribution or not. So since we have no negative probabilities and none greater than 1, we know that our distribution abides by our first rule for probability distributions. Now our second rule, when we have 1, 2, and 3, if you add those together, you get 6, and as usual, 6 over 6 equals 1. So both of our rules for probability distribution are being followed. So we've now completed writing our distribution, as well as determining that this example indeed is representing a probability